Number 1. Disaster Cafe. Eating in a good place will surely give you a good mood. Aside from your eyes are delighted with everything you see and the mouth-watering meals being served in your table, how about a taste of a tremor? This is what the Disaster Cafe in Lloret de Mar, Girona in Spain offers to its adventurous diners. Themed with a Spanish red interior, it stimulates a 7.8 earthquake while you are enjoying your meal. But don't panic, because it's not real. The owner of the restaurant wanted to give its customer a memorable dining experience by letting them feel how it is to dine during an earthquake. You can prank your friend or family member when you book an appointment in this restaurant, not unless they heard about it. But if not, you will see the shock in their face when the stimulated earthquake begins. Number 2. Dinner in the sky. Dining on the rooftop is normal for some people. But how about a restaurant that offers a fine dining experience with a twist? When we said twist, that means this restaurant allows its diners to experience fine dining while floating high above the ground. If you are afraid of heights, good luck to you because the view below is overwhelming. But don't worry, because before they lift you all, you will be strapped in your seat. One dining session can accommodate 22 persons and 3 skilled chefs will serve you the best food from fresh, grilled, and more. While you and your friends are eating, you can watch the city lights and the mesmerizing view from afar. Some have tried proposing in this restaurant and so far, no man has been rejected yet. So, if you are planning to confess your feelings or offer a lifetime commitment to your special someone, you can try it here in the Suspended Restaurant. Dinner in the Sky restaurants can be visited in many countries such as Australia, Brazil, Japan, Mexico, the US, China, South Africa, Dubai, and India. Number 3. Itha Underwater Restaurant. You may have visited the ocean parks or life-size aquariums. Everyone who visits these places only have one thought in mind. How fun would it be if we can breathe underwater and swim with the sea creatures? Though we can't do that without help from the oxygen tanks, you can still have fun even without dipping into the water. What do you think about a restaurant underwater? It's real. The Itha Undersea Restaurant in Rangali Island, Maldives, is the first underwater restaurant in the world. It doesn't just serve a good and relaxing ambience but also Western and Maldivian dishes that you will never forget. While dining in this restaurant, you can feel the environment of the aquatic creatures as well as enjoying the amazing coral gardens that surround the restaurant. You don't need to worry about drowning or getting wet because this restaurant is just 5 meters below the water and has a safe passage that will secure every guest from being wet. Number 4. Robot Restaurant. After watching the movie Transformers, have you ever thought about how it feels if they were real? Like you can dance and dine with them. If yes, you can experience this with a robot restaurant in Japan. Your dining experience will be on a different level because the restaurant itself is full of strobe lights and techno beats. This means, while you are enjoying your meal, the robots are dancing together with the women in modern costume. Number 5. Behind Bars Eatery or Forteza Medicea Restaurant. If you want a peculiar dining experience with a little bit of adventure, try visiting Volterra, Italy, and dine in Forteza Medicea Restaurant. With one look, the place looks normal but the good food that they are serving is actually prepared by the inmates. This restaurant is also known as Behind Bars Eatery, wherein inmates with cooking skills prepare meals for the guests. The staffs in these restaurants are also inmates, but don't worry because they are harmless. They're actually paying their punishment by serving in the restaurant. If you are curious and brave enough to know how it feels to sleep in the jail, feel free to know that you can pay to sleep in the historic haunted prison in Latvia Naval Port Prison. But don't expect that you will get a good sleep because the century cells that were once home for military prisoners are said to be too spooky to stay in. So, it would be best if you take the daytime tours instead of sleeping there. Number 6. Modern Toilet. Most of us will reject a meal if it is served in the bathroom. Well, aside from it's not a proper place for eating, it is hard to swallow food when you are in there. But how about if the restaurant that you are about to dine with has a bathroom theme? It does exist in Taipei, Taiwan. They call this place as the modern toilet, wherein food is served in mini toilet bowls while you are sitting in their toilet bowl seats. The food looks delicious, but some are taken aback because of the fact that it is inside a toilet bowl. Not to mention their chocolate ice cream that is shaped like you already know because you flush it every day. According to regular customers, the food that this restaurant serves is delicious, so they keep on coming back. How about you guys? Would you mind taking a scoop of that ice cream? Number 7. Cabbages and condoms. It may be uncomfortable to hear, but wait till you get inside the restaurant. The restaurant Cabbage and Condoms can be visited in Bangkok, Thailand. The interior decoration of this restaurant is themed with condoms, and guess what? The waiters are inflating balloons that are made with latex. Regular diners keep on coming back because, according to them, the food that they serve is delicious and safe. But don't have a dirty mind because after you dine, you have the privilege to take a condom. Weird, but this restaurant exists in Thailand. Just make sure you're not bringing your kids here if you're not ready to answer their innocent questions about the design of this restaurant. Number 8. Christian Cafe. More often, we see a life-size crucifix and stained glass windows in the church. But would you believe that there is a restaurant in Tokyo, Japan called Christian Cafe that has a church theme? Believe it! Aside from giving a church vibe with its design and the organ being played, the menu from this restaurant is shaped like coffins. But don't worry about getting a bloody food because their serving plates are very artistic as well as the food that they serve. Who would have thought that there is a place or restaurant like this in Japan? Well, now you have it. Number 9. Heart Attack Grill. Usually, when we eat in a diner, the waiters and waitresses are wearing neat costumes. But sometimes, their uniforms are based on their theme. Just like the restaurant in Las Vegas, USA called Heart Attack Grill. The waitress will make your pumping loud because they are wearing a sexy nurse's costume. After all, the restaurant's theme is a hospital. Funny how it sounds, but they call their burgers a quadruple bypass burgers because it has 4 big patties. Although it looks like a hospital, you should be careful with their tummy-busting food because there are no real doctors here. And for their special promo, if you weigh more than 350 pounds, you will get free food and drinks. Don't you think that's a good deal? Number 10. Lino Snow Village Ice Restaurant. Would you like to experience dining in an icy place? You don't need to go to the North Pole to experience this because the restaurant in Finland called Lino Snow Village Ice Restaurant will give you that vibe. To excite you, the walls, tables, chairs, serving bowls, and the floor where you stand is made of ice. Dinners are surely delighted with this restaurant because they offer a delicious 3-course meal and a cold vodka. To complete your winter adventure, you can head to the Snow Hotel. This restaurant will give you a holiday feeling plus a feast in the ice brought by their ice structures. We hope that you enjoyed our video for today. After watching this, now you know where to go in your food trip with your friends and family. They are all weird looking as well as the service that they give, but this is what makes them unique and popular to the people. Remember, sometimes it's not about the place or how fancy the food is. Every food tastes so delicious when the people you love are complete in one table. So, it's more about the people you are with and the feeling of belongingness in the place where you at. Which of these restaurants would you like to visit soon? Or if you are to put your restaurant, how do you like it to be different from the others? Type it down in our comment section below. This completes our list for the top 10 weirdest restaurants that are real. We hope that you can join us again next time for more exciting and informative video. Bon appetit!